So my dude's Valk here, and first thing I'm gonna do, very first thing of this video, aside from showing off Xiao, is apologize to you guys. I was wrong this morning. If you guys watched this video this morning, I was spreading misinformation. That's why I took down the video and everything. And I'm going to now correctly explain. It was my misunderstanding from what NK0 said, and now I tested on stream. If you guys are on stream, you know exactly what I'm going to do. But it was my mistake for incorrectly understanding what he meant. I am entirely wrong. It does scale with height, like I originally thought. I was wrong, and I finally understood how it works. So I'm going to go to these treasure hunter here and tell you guys exactly how the high-low plunge damage works. I was entirely wrong. So basically, I'm going to just explain it very quick while I pull up Xiao's multipliers. You don't need to worry about the low plunge damage with Xiao, and I'm going to show you why. But you do need to worry about the high plunge damage. Let me pull up his level 10. So basically what it is if you are a little bit off the ground, you'll deal low plunge damage. Like, let me show you here with Xiao, since Xiao won't kill him like the Luke will. Like, look. You can see he did 2094, right? We do it again, 2094. You can see it's consistently that. Now we use Albedo to get a little bit higher in the air, right? Then we just space jump and we do that. You can see 2615. So the low plunge damage only applies if you are barely off the ground. I do mean barely off the ground. Like, you have to be like just like this off the ground. See, 2094? You have to be barely off the fucking ground to do it. Other than that, it counts as high plunge damage. So Xiao, whenever he jumps, he's going to be dealing solely high plunge damage. And then there's a second instance of damage. Let me find a treasure hunter to show you guys or something like that. There's a second instance of damage. The plunge is if you can land directly on top of them. If you land directly on top of them, just like Ganyu, you will be dealing 2 instances of plunge damage. So we go here to Albedo, we come here, we jump up, and we go right on top of him. See the 968 and 2418? You can see the double instance of plunge damage, and we're dealing high plunge damage because we're coming from so high up. That time we were a little bit off center, but if you land directly on top of them, you will deal double instances of damage. Come on, Luke, you're making me look bad. Okay, there we go. That should do it. Yeah, see? 4K and 8K. So if you land directly on top of them, so this is going to be a little bit of a skill gap, but if you can do it, you're going to hit extremely fucking hard with Xiao. Like, extremely hard. And once again, I want to apologize for the misinformation I spread this morning. I took the video down. I'm making this video and publishing it right after my live stream as fast as humanly possible. That way I can properly explain how high-low plunge damage works. So now that I showed you with visual examples how it works, let me explain to you why Xiao is going to be broken. Why I've been wrong this entire time, and why his damage is going to be higher than what people think. People right now are like thinking he's going to be, oh, he's going to be worse than Ganyu. He's going to be, nah, da, da, da. I was right on Ganyu, and I'm staking my reputation as the quote-unquote prophet. If he doesn't change right now, if he does not change, he is going to be so fucking strong. At C0, it won't matter. It won't matter that they nerfed the plunge speed from 1.5 seconds to 2 seconds, that they made him more floaty. All the nerfs are not going to matter purely because of the numbers he has going. He's going to be plunging once every 2 seconds. I've shown you how it works. If you are able to position yourself in the air where you are landing directly on top of your target, you're going to be dealing 2 instances of a Nemo damage during his ult. And if we look at the multipliers, let me pull up Ganyu too so I can pull up Ganyu's multipliers and give you guys accurate examples. So if we look at Xiao's plunge multiplier, I'm going to put links in the description below. You can see at level 10, we're going to count his level 10 plunge damage. It is 145.89%, and like I explained earlier, he's going to be dealing only high plunge damage. Low plunge damage does not apply to him at all because of how high he's going to jump during his ult. So he's going to be dealing 145.89 plus 364.38. Now, if we look at Ganyu's multipliers, let's go look at Ganyu's charge attack multiplier at level 10. Level 10 is her charge attack multiplier is 230 plus 391. So why is Xiao going to hit so much harder? And the simple answer is his ult. Whenever you're ulting with Xiao, your normal charged attack and plunging attack damage bonus at level 10 is going to increase by 95%. So he's going to be maybe 100% multiplier, base multiplier less than Ganyu, but he's going to have that 95% extra. So if you are good enough on Xiao to where you can position yourself exactly over the enemy and deal the double instance of plunge damage, hit both crits, you are going to fucking nuke whatever you're hitting. Xiao is going to surprise a lot of people with the damage that he's coming out, and everybody that has been really faithful to Xiao that didn't get tempted by Ganyu is going to be rewarded. I'll tell you that right now, because not to mention does he have his ult, but he also has his second passive, or his first passive, excuse me. While under the effects of Bane of All Evil, all damage dealt by Xiao increases by 5%, damage increases by a further 5% every 3 seconds the ability persists. There's a reason none of his constellations add to his damage. Not a single one of his constellations give him more damage, and there's a reason for that. Because his plunge damage is going to be so stupid strong. This is why I recommend 2-piece Glad, 2-piece Viridescent until we get another set that boosts plunge damage. But his plunge damage is going to be so stupid strong that people, in my opinion, aren't ready for it. Anyways, guys, I'm sorry for the long rant, and once again, I'm really sorry for spreading misinformation. That's why I took down the video as soon as I tested it on stream and realized how wrong I was. I was extremely wrong. I'm going to make an active effort to test everything before I make a video on it. That's my fault. That was me being lazy, and I deserve all the criticism you guys want to give me on that. That was my fuck up. I own it, and now I've tested it. Now I've shown you guys exactly how it works, and now we consume almond tofu to pray to Xiao. And I hope you guys are getting really hyped now, because now that I understand how his plunge damage works, now I understand how his kit works, he's going to be a monster. C0, C6, it doesn't matter. He's going to be a fucking monster. He's going to be free-to-play friendly. He's going to be a very strong character. And, yeah. I hope you guys are just as excited as I am. Anyways, that's all I got for you today. Peace.